Well, thank you very much, David, for sparing the time to speak to me this afternoon. A lot of businesses are closed due to the COVID-19 outbreak. What's the state of play at Roman?
Well, we were trying to keep going as long as we could, as normal as we could, and then we ended up closing the beginning of April, where purely because most of our customers were then closed, and then we closed for approximately 3 weeks, and then we opened up ourselves about 3 weeks ago. We're back running with about 30% of internal staff in now. Every department's running, and we're just rebuilding slowly in line with all the guidance that's out there and the new world of how you work on a shop floor and how you handle goods and how you go on outside external visits, etc. It's been a big learning curve anyway.
And your company's doing its bit for the national effort in the fight against COVID, aren't you? Tell me a bit about the new product that you're making.
Well, we've tried a few things. I mean, we made it very clear at the start of the period we weren't going to put any price increases in July, which I think was our bit to help. And it's an expensive gesture, but as a UK manufacturer, I mean, we don't suffer perhaps the currency hits that a lot of other competitors in the market might. But no, what we're launching, we're literally now, Friday, Monday, is 2 products we've just developed now, which are, I think, what a lot of showrooms need to be trading, which is reception shields, desk shields in glass. We've made feet out of from our Korean plant, and initially 2 sizes, keep it simple, which they're pretty low cost compared to what seems to be out there as well, and really just hopefully helps a lot of our customers get back open safely sooner rather than later. So that's I think, bearing in mind what we manufacture, that's us trying to do our bit in help.
So we've talked a lot in the past about the compliance agenda, and Roman's a company that cares an awful lot about compliance. What steps do you take in your manufacturing and supply of products to the market to guarantee standards?
Well, again, as a UK manufacturer, we take huge pride and care to ensure all our products are manufactured fully in line with CE marking. It's a prerequisite for us. I mean, there's a lot of misconception still when you think it's 7 years old about CE marking. It's really, for us, it's not about the glass. That's a prerequisite. But we're testing for the 3 key things, which are 20,000 operations, life cycle, durability of the structure for a falling body, and 10 years traceability. And that really is the key thing for us. And I think consumers increasingly seem to be caring about compliance, trying to understand it. From a retailer's point of view, it's the law. It's about product safety. It's about liability. I think the way the law's written, that's the thing we've been doing with BMAs, as you well know. The way the law's written is very odd currently for building products, where it's legal to import a legal product, it's legal to wholesale legal product, but it's illegal to be the final retailer or installer of illegal product. That's still the fundamental message to get across, from a retailer, from an installer, breaking the law. And also, the law doesn't pass back to the supplier. It is you that's liable. And plus, you're putting something in that's uninsurable. And that, I think, is also a key issue as we go forward with us. And the more we can get that message out, that's what we're trying to do. And bring the lowest common denominator up, basically, and get it seen for what it should be. I think, if people are unsure on CE marking, ask. If you're not sure if your manufacturer supplier has done it correctly, ask them. They should be able to email you a video, PDFs by return. If they can't, I'd be very worried. Simple as that.
So the construction industry is talking a lot internally at the moment around how it comes back better from COVID, and the more or less dead stop that there's been in the industry due to the crisis. How do you think that we can come back better on product compliance?
Well, I think that the same thing goes for construction and for bathroom retail. I think both have had long-term challenges, really, for our view, for too long. I mean, Grenfell was obviously, the prime example where tendering's ripped out the value in aim to get the cheapest costs, and often clearly at the cost of compliance. I think people should be hopefully now assessing where the value, the integrity, and the real cost is. in long-term costs, and that's hopefully something that really does shine out of this. And local compliant sourcing does matter. Supply chains should become hopefully more balanced between local manufacture and low cost. There's a place for low cost, but hopefully there's much more clarity on product provenance as we move forward now after this.
And what do you think the long-term implications of the COVID outbreak will be beyond the compliance agenda, just generally for the bathroom industry?
I don't know. I think the whole landscape's going to change, isn't it? I think I don't know. I mean, I'm just very concerned that the retail base remains, the showrooms remain able to offer and function in the way that they should and need to, because that's absolutely crucial to where the value is in the industry. Yes, internet has its place. Merchants, everyone else is functioning in their sectors, but retail is an absolutely critical channel. It's a shop window for the industry. So really, we're just very keen that retail is able to sustain itself and come out of this strongly at the end for all of us.
David, thanks for your time.
Pleasure.